If you're renting out a property for the first time, there's few common mistakes that could cost you money, time, and peace of mind. In this video, I'll break down 5 biggest mistakes I see and how you can avoid them from the start. I'm Hannah Lee, a property manager in Las Vegas. I've helped dozens of first-time landlords transition from stressed out to fully in control. Whether you are managing your own home or starting your investment journey, avoiding these mistakes can save you thousands and lots of headaches. This is probably the most common mistake I see: rushing to place a tenant without doing a full background check. I get it. You want to fill your vacancy fast, but if the wrong person moves in, you could be facing missed rent payments, damage, or even legal issues. Always screen tenants carefully. That means running a credit check, verifying employment, confirming income, and contacting previous landlords. You're not just looking for someone who can pay. You're looking for someone who will pay on time and treat your property with respect. Here in Nevada, fair housing law applies, so your process needs to be consistent for everyone. But screening thoroughly and legally is the best protection you have as a landlord. Some landlords use verbal agreements or simple templates from the internet. Please don't do that. A lease is your legal safety net, and in Nevada, it's critical that it follows local landlord-tenant law. Your lease should clearly define rent due dates, grace periods, late fees, who's responsible for what, and what happens in case of lease violations. It should also include disclosures required by state law, like lead-based paint if the home was built before 1978. And don't forget a move-in inspection. Walk the home with the tenant, take photos, and document everything. That's your best protection when it comes to move out and deposit reconciliation. A lot of new landlords treat the security deposit like a bonus income. It's not. That money legally belongs to the tenant until the end of the lease. And in Nevada, there are strict rules about how you handle it. First, you can't charge more than 3 months of rent total upfront, including the deposit. Second, when the lease ends, you have 30 days to return the deposit along with itemized list of any deductions. If you miss that deadline or deduct unfairly, you could be sued for damages. Keep the deposit in a separate account. Log every repair, and when in doubt, ask professional before holding funds. It's not worth the risk. If this is helping you feel more confident about managing your property, hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. I post landlord tips regularly, and I'm here to help you protect your investment. Even minor maintenance issues can lead to major problems if ignored. I've seen small leaks turn into mold problems and minor HVAC issues become emergency replacements, all because landlord delayed action. Tenants are more likely to renew and take care of the property when they feel respected and safe. That starts with how quickly you respond when something breaks. My tip: build relationship with trusted vendor now, not when you're in crisis. And always keep maintenance requests documented. In Nevada, you're required to make certain repairs promptly, especially anything that affects health or safety. If a tenant doesn't pay rent or violates the lease, your next step must follow Nevada law exactly. You can't shut off utilities, show up unannounced, or remove their belongings. That's considered a self-help eviction, and it's illegal. Start with the proper notice, like 7-day pay or quit notice for non-payments. If the issue isn't resolved, you will need to file with local justice court to begin formal eviction proceedings. The worst thing you can do is act out of frustration and skip legal steps. It'll come back to hurt you in court. If you're unsure, this is where having a professional property manager or legal advisor on your team makes all the difference. Every landlord makes mistakes. It's part of the learning process, but avoiding these 5 early on can save you time, money, and stress. I'm Hannah Lee, the property manager in Las Vegas, and if you ever feel overwhelmed managing your property, you don't have to do it alone. Let's connect.